So for this video blog, we're going to be talking about the 36th Chamber of Shaolin. Just to give a basic outline of how the movie went. The Manchu government was starting to become oppressive, having a regime, and these students wanted to topple. They were like resistance fighters, and eventually they were all killed besides one. He later went to a Shaolin temple and began training in martial arts in order to come back and avenge those who had been killed and to try and topple the Manchun, or the Tartars as they called them. So that's most of the film is just the main character Sante training and learning the martial arts, and very little plot involved, but it makes for a good martial arts movie, and seeing all that is required. It's mostly a training montage movie. Now, in the movie, it did have some aspects of the hero tradition, as was Sante during the killing of all the students and of all his family and the people around him and his town. He was managed to be spirited away in order to reach the Shaolin Temple. And once in the Shaolin Temple, he was honestly raised by them, sort of in a foster parent type of manner, away from the devastation that had occurred. Of course, we're told nothing or shown nothing about Sante's childhood, and once he reaches manhood, or in this case, he completes his martial arts training, he does leave the Shaolin Temple and returns to his home in order to fight, and eventually gets a victory over the king, or in this case, the Manchu governor. It defeats him, and this is more or less where the movie ends. So it has those like 5 elements of the hero's tradition. So that's supporting Raglan, but it also goes against Raglan's view in the sense that this movie, while very fictional, obviously, did have some basis in history. Which went against Raglan. Raglan did not believe that myth had any historical context, but Sante was an actual real Shaolin martial art discipline from the 18th century, and the Manchu government did occupy over China and had its own dynasty, and it was tried to be overthrown. So it does have historical context within it.